Three Ohio pastors charged with child sex trafficking. If y'all want to know more about this, please continue watching because I'm going to give my opinion, and some people might agree and some might disagree.
You are watching Roll a Mile in My Shoes TV.
3 Ohio pastors charged with sex trafficking, and these creeps go by the names of Cordell Jenkins, Anthony Haynes, and Kenneth Butler. And yes, I did give their names, and this article will be listed in the description box down below if you want to read the rest of it. Now, these three creeps were charged with sex trafficking, and they were also charged with lying to a police officer or law enforcement, and they were indicted on these charges. And this happened very recently. Now, I'm not going to go too much into what the article says at all. I'm just here to give my opinion. Now, first of all, these three creeps are supposed to be pastors, supposed to be people of the church, men of the cloth, somebody that you can go to when you need to talk, somebody that you're supposed to be able to trust. But yet and still, these people or these scumbags are just like what is on the bottom of everybody's shoe. Nothing. Because this is what they did to these kids, and this is how they treated these kids. And I think that a lot of people will disagree with me when I say this, but I don't care if you are a pastor or just a regular average person. I feel like if you are anybody who is involved in hurting kids, disabled people, or the elderly, I feel like you should suffer the same punishment, if not worse, that you put these people through. And I feel like when you go to prison, you should get introduced like most prisoners do introduce child molesters. And everybody, if you've ever heard stories, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to say some of the things I've heard because everybody knows how prisoners or people in jail treat child molesters or people who hurt elderly people and disabled people. So I feel like a lot of times if these crimes were to match I feel like if the punishment for the offenders were to match the uh, actions that they did towards their victims, a lot of this stuff would be cut out. We wouldn't have a lot of these child molestations, a lot of killings, or a lot of rapes, because a lot of people would be afraid to receive that same treatment, if not worse, when they go to jail or prison. Now, I feel like in certain cases, just in certain cases, not all, the death penalty should be upheld, but there should also be a time period of torture. And yes, I did say torture. And I feel like when this person is convicted and they are charged and it is confirmed with evidence, actual facts and evidence that these people committed these crimes, I feel like they should have a time period of torture. And I think that they should be tortured for at least about a good 90 days or maybe even 2, 3 years. And they should be tortured to the point of almost unaliving them, but not completely. And they should be let able to heal, but not fully. And the torture should continue up until they are actually executed. And some people might disagree with this, and some people might agree. But I feel for these three scumbags right here, it should be no exception because they were supposed to be somebody that people could trust, people could go to, and they took full advantage of their positions in the church and in the community to fulfill their sick and twisted pleasures. And they did this to children. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't only just children, probably adults as well. And God knows who else they have or had in this twisted child sex trafficking ring. And I feel like everybody that's involved in these that are caught, they should all pay a steep, heavy price, not only with their life, but the procedures that I stated previously should be enforced. Because I feel like I said, if if these things were to happen, and if I had it my way, a lot of these crimes probably wouldn't be happening. But if you guys like this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm curious to see what a lot of you think and if a lot of you agree or disagree. And please be respectful. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.